We just got new ones. We got new ones.
Hello, hi. How's everybody today? Can you hear me? Is there anybody here watching can confirm that you can hear me? Moshi. Mr. Steven. You can hear? Okay, cool. And knives are live, that's for sure. What is that thing? Y'all can hear? Okay. And that's all that matters. If you guys can hear me, and then instead of seeing this, it's a little bit better. You know what I mean? Happy freaking Friday. We made it through another week, my friends. What a week. We're just finishing up dinner. No, hey, no worries. Mr. Neil, Mr. Mark, brand new American. What's happening, fellas? So, Statistic Canada. Oi! Get out of the trash, you little trash panda. Oi! What are you doing? Well, you probably go ahead.
She had 2 cookies and then she still went to the trash.
Little trash panda.
So it is.
Back to the regularly scheduled programming. Sorry about that. Ashka, so she's got this infatuation. Every time she comes in the house, she runs right to the trash. So, not that we like allow her to get into the trash, but like I don't understand why she just goes every single time right to the trash can. It's just weird. I don't care. I don't know. I just don't know. We don't have, well, actually so when we first moved here, there was this raccoon that, what was the first raccoon we got here? Nibbles. So Nibbles didn't have one eye, and she was the coolest, calmest, chillest, like you know that somebody had previously fed this raccoon. But yeah, she was injured and she ended up having kits, and the next season brought the kits around and they were just little dickheads. But yeah, so I mean, we've had some raccoons come and hang out, but they end up going and just kind of mosey on through. But yeah, we've had a few trash pandas, but the trash panda I was thinking was little Ashka and her need for whatever. Hey, Al. Oh, and Ant. Sorry, I didn't see Ant pop in. Another day in this side of the dirts, my friends, for sure. But we got lots to cover today. I got a whole week's worth of freaking frack. We just got home, so I need a puff. So, what are you guys smoking today? I know most of you guys don't, but there's a few I know that partake in the devil's lettuce. And I'm still is almost dead. I'm trying to kill it today. But this is the Skittles. Good old evolved Skittles. Hike with Mike, what's happening? So Al, your studio spot is freaking amazing. And so I have this little I have two things that are near to dear to me. Well, kind of three. I like unusual shit, like diamonds that like rocks that glow, like that. Like Mr. Brand New American, he's got this really cool spot where he can pick up these rocks from one of the Great Lakes, and they glow under black light. So stones and little what's that diamond again?
Herkimer.
How?
Herkimer.
Herkimer?
Yeah.
Herkimer diamonds.
And love rocks.
And love rocks. Yeah, like little heart-shaped rocks. Like I don't know how my eye picks them up, but as soon as I see one, like I it's OCD for me. Like it doesn't seem like it should be not appreciated, so I grab them. I think that's what it is. I can't see the heart rocks not being loved.
That's right.
So I tend to collect interesting looking rocks. I mean, if there's a really cool pattern through the stone, or if it's jade, or if it's like quartz, like it's different colored quartz, like I appreciate. Hey, Mr. Carl. Firestone. Geek Bar plus California Cherry. Nice. So you're in your studio, Al, how you have all your stuff behind you. I wish I had that. Like, I mean, I have this like little nook. Like it's probably 6 feet by, I don't know, it comes in probably another 6 feet. So it's like, it feels like it's like underneath the stairs kind of deal. But I mean, it kind of is, because the layups upstairs is the dining room is on this side, and then it comes down 2 stairs to a landing, and that's where the fireplace is like right basically in that corner. So and we're in the basement, so it's like, I mean, I think it's 8 feet. It's close to 8 feet tall, so it makes that requirement for whatever. But I would love like an area like Al has, where he's got all of his like I mean, I have all my stickers, but I don't have enough for all of the stickers. I've just got one board that's done up with stickers, but I have probably 2 more boards worth of stickers to put up. And all my little gnomes. I freaking love gnomes. Choo Choo and, well, Mark has got to see a little bit of my new gnomes. And tins, weird little tins and whatnot, like Superman tin. That's freaking rad. It's a little mint tin. And then Batman, because Batman. And then Mimo sent me a tin. Bob Ross. So guess what I found today? Another Bob Ross. Happy little treatment. It got me because I went to treatment. So treatments. It's a happy little tin anyways. Whatever. And then I found this one. Who doesn't love the Golden Girls? Same deal with the sweater pattern. Where did that one go? Oh, right here. Christmas tins kind of deal, right? And then what's the other one I got today? Where's that one? Not this one. Here it is. a Game Boy tin. Like it's an actual. It looks like if you can like the buttons are embossed, so you can actually feel like you're playing a little Game Boy. Like that's dope. And then, oh yeah, here's the other one that I got today. Mario, come on, people. I had two of these ones. These ones were I think these were the two first ones that we got, but they're the one up and the big mushroom. But you can't have one of those without the question mark tin. And that was one of the ones that I got today too. So cool freaking tins. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, and here's the other one. I got 4 new ones today. Come on, people. How freaking rad is that one?
Which one?
The Mystery Machine one.
Yes.
Yes. And Al said the Golden Girls one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was Kimmer's. Like she was all about it. And then I've got a Mario Kart one. Little when you get I think this is the gold one. Like you get the stars for being first, second, and third. So this is the gold star for. And then of course the Nintendo remote control. That's a rad one. And what's this one? Oh yeah. Frosty. Everybody needs a little Frosty in their life. And life is not complete with elf poop. Perfect little elf poop container. And then, dropping tins all over the place. This is, I like that one. Game Boy, like seriously. I just want to draw like a little other Space Invaders or Donkey Kong Jr. or the Mario video game. Draw it on the screen or take a picture and get it. And then, so Kimmers absolutely loves cotton candy. She loves cotton candy. And we found cotton candy mints. Big Sky makes these ones. And seriously, orange and cream? Yes, please. It's like a creamsicle. Marshmallow? Yes, please. Tetris. Yes, that's what I would do. Tetris, for sure. And then the sours. But they all come in these little fun little tins. And I've got like Keen's mustard tin. It's just a weird looking tin, but it's a tin. And I've got what is the one that everybody makes their char cloth in? I can't remember. I've got like 5 of those. But which one?
Altoids.
Altoids tins. Yeah. I don't know how many Altoid tins, like the little ones, the little pocket ones. And then, of course, my gnomes are becoming an issue. I'm sorry that you have to love me.
I love loving you.
Okay, thank you. But Altoids, yes. Oh, Miss Nikki says hello.
Who's Miss Nikki?
Al's wife.
Hi.
What, wine cellar?
Okay.
She says hello.
Hello.
Yeah, like this one can totally be the best save your life one because it's a Superman tin. Come on now. Anyways, I have a crazy addiction. I'm sorry that you guys have to deal with me. Actually, I'm not, because you are on here on your own accord. I am not pointing guns saying, hey, if you're not my friend here right now, I'm not that guy. But appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here with us. And my quirky little quirkyisms. Whatever, man. You know how it is. But like, that's a cool score, man. And especially if you got the ones that go boop, 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 boop. That's the one up. And then this one. I would love to find a Mario-sized tin that would make this scene in reality. You know what I mean? Like finding a Mario that's yay big, you know, from the bottom of the screen to about that big. So his head would go boink, boink, and then bloop, 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 bloop. Obviously it would bounce out and then Mario would have to go and get it. But you know what I'm saying? If you are cool enough to know how to play this game and know all the levels and how to do how to actually beat the game in 4 minutes and 60 seconds or something, or like 48 seconds. I can't remember how. I think it's under 5 minutes you can beat the original game. But yeah. Thank you for loving me. Did I say that enough? She seriously has to be the best person to have. Everybody has those one people in their lives that enrich their lives. She happens to be the reigning queen of that, because she's so amazing. In fact, so amazing. She got me the coolest headphones ever. Wireless. I mean, I've always been a fan of wired in headphones, but these ones are wireless, like complete wireless. But they come so you can have the wire. So, but man, oh man, oh man. Stoked. I'm so hard on headphones too, so it's hey Doom, what's happening? And Mark, sorry about that. And Doris is here. Isn't that Nick? That's Nikki, isn't it? Al? I thought it took. Yeah, I think yeah, because you go through, like you can speed, like you press B through basically all of the levels, and I think it's less than a minute to finish the first. I think you have to get to I'll have to Google that, like how fast. Can somebody Google that? I'm sure it's less than 5 minutes. How fast can you beat Super Mario Brothers? Yeah, see, look, it says it right there. 4 minutes and 54 seconds. It's totally possible. You have to go through the warps, though. You can't just do each level. You have to like cheat. But that's the whole point. If you knew, you knew. And if you wanted the 100 plus, actually, you couldn't get more than 100 lives because that would automatically kill you. But if you got 99 lives, you on I think it's level 442 with the shells, just like bouncing on the, you know what I mean? Yeah, and there's I've literally watched. That's why I said it's less than 4 minutes. It's less than, yeah. It's like, what did I say? 4 minutes, 54 seconds, and 0.798 seconds. The fastest completion of Super Mario Brothers was achieved by American speedrunner Nifsky on August 7th, 2021, or 2022. August 7th, 2022. And you can, like, if you guys wanted to watch it, we can watch it together. This perfect speed run. Right there, it says it. 4:54. The shells on the stairs. Yes, you know. You and me could have been friends. Because I think it was the fourth stair too. You had to wait for it to get down, and then I think it was the fourth from the bottom. Yeah. And if you don't know that sound, you don't. But you might know. You know. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out with the likes of me tonight. Oh, and for Christmas, I was given, what was that card again? Mark's Work Warehouse card from my stepmom. And I added a few more bucks to it and got myself some nice gloves. My friend said these ones, out of all of the mechanic ones, these ones for finger, like it you can feel what you're touching, as well as they last. So how did the harvest go? Which one? The last one, or the one? Oh, so you watched that video? I think we got from those two plants. Baby, do you remember how many ounces we got out of those two plants from Howie?
I can't remember. I think it was like 3 or 4.
I want to say 3 or 4 ounces, but that's dry, like completely. Yeah, the two, I think, and it was some sort of sativa dominant strain, so it was all right. It was all right. We did okay on that one, but one thing about getting genetics from people that you don't know what the genetics were, kind of, don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful. It's, I mean, free weed is the best price for me, but especially like if you're putting all your time and effort into growing, you want to see numbers that will sustain you through for the year, right? I mean, I'm a smoker. I smoke. Keeps me this guy, and you guys wouldn't want to see me any other way because, well, maybe you might not like me, but yeah, I like having genetics that I can sustain for a year after growing them, and that stuff's basically gone already. But I've got some pretty good genetics for next season, and I'll probably be we're allowed to grow 4 legally on every property, but anything more than that you have to license, and I have all the paperwork to do licenses, but I don't need more than that. You know, I don't grow to sell. It's grow for personal use. And you eat RSO primarily. Okay. So like concentrates, boom, or doom. Like super concentrates, like hashes and in cookies and stuff, or in gummies. Doom, I've never no. Are you a vet by any chance? You have that look of a vet from the States. Oh shit. 1, 2. There we go. My sister just got a heart. Nice. Yeah, that's basically what we got. I mean, we got 4 ounces from those 2 plants, but we had 2 other plants that, I mean, they didn't really produce. Again, they were all free giveaways. So, but I have we have a blueberry time warp cross for next year. This is full spectrum ethanol extract. Okay, yeah, smart. Doom, seriously, dude, hats off to you. Thank you for your service. People like you make our world free. And for you guys that are in the rooms that make our freedoms happen so we can do shit like this, man, I appreciate every second you put into it. I'm sorry that the governments don't back you. I'm sorry that they put you into shit conditions. Like, I can't express how much gratitude I have for you guys, but seriously, thank you so much for your service. Okay, Al, thanks, buddy. Hope you and Miss Nikki have a blessed weekend. Yeah, that's sad, and that's the thing I don't understand. I'll never condone war. I never support war. I don't understand why our elected officials can't go shoulder that war. I know, like, you're supposed to be protecting our citizens, and I know, why can't, say, Putin and Trump get in the ring and fight it out and figure out their own shit and not drag the world to battle a few disagreements? Just fucking, fucking angry. I'm so angry about it because there's better ways of doing shit. I just don't understand. Just don't fucking understand. But seriously, thanks. Thanks for being there. And yes, 100%. I try to keep politics, religion, and finances out of stuff like this, but like, you guys make this world fucking. Trump is no longer our president. Yeah, no, not yet. Look, he's looking like strong on this run. What do you think, Doom? Is he fit? More fit than the one that you guys as long as we can try to be a little bit too much.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just you break up my fall. Ooh. Oh, you're not on the Trump train? That Ron DeSantis sounded like a good. Why did he pull his why did he pull his run? What's that lady going for now? Nikki Haley, is she trying? Yeah, it's true. Apparently, I think when he gets I think when you get to the bottom of these ones, they get a little bit harsher. Tastes different. Maybe I got the wrong one, maybe. I don't know. Ugh. I don't know. I got another one too, so I don't know. I don't know which one it was. Oh, is that what it is? So should I turn the volume down, maybe? And yeah, on these ones, fuck, I can't see shit right now. Whew, that was a good one. Number 1, 5 clicks on and off, inhale activated. 2 clicks preheating. During preheating clicking, the button will stop preheating. 3 is the adjustable. 3 clicks to adjust. Voltage, green voltage, 3.3. Okay, Doom, hear these ones and tell me which one's best. Because I'm just new to these things. I'm a flower smoker from day one, basically. So, green LED, 3.3 volt. Blue LED is a 3.7 volt, and red is 4.2. So should I go with like the 3.3 volt at this level of stuff? I use green always. Okay. Okay, well, which one was I pulling? Okay. Do you remember which one I was pulling on? The left one or the right one? I think this one was the one that made me cough. So blue. I'm going with the green. Is that what we said? I always use green. Okay, let's go with green. Green is the first one. So go with the 3.3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's flashing green. So that's good. Whew. 2-year-old distracted me. I'm back. Nice. Never longer than 2 or 3 second toots. He did us. Oh yeah, he ripped one good, eh? Nice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's on the green. So 1, 2. Do you preheat, Doom? Or you just pull? Because it's cold, so the cartridge is cold down here. Oh, that's way better. See, my brother, fucking, he's chronic on these things. He actually has like a dab rig, and he pulls like half piece size dabs into his freaking, and he just pulls and pulls and coughs and pulls and pulls. Like he'll have like a puddle in his little yoga thing. I can tell. Is that what you got? Is that like these? Because I've got another rig. I'll show you guys the other rig. We're talking about dabs right now.
Ooh.
Oh, there's. Doom. There's Brand New American.
Are they all smokers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he gave me this little fucking thing. It's a little glass bubbler thing. And he's got a torch and he heats this thing until it's like the bottom kind of glows. And then he waits like 60 seconds, like 45 to 60 seconds to let it cool because he burns all the shit that used to be in there off. And then he puts his pea-size dab in it and puts a cap over it and then pulls it through. Oh yeah, okay, I'll do that. Fuck. Doom. Do you have? How do I get? Do you? In my about section in this channel, I have an email in it. Can you send me an email real quick, and then I'll copy paste this and send you the link. Does that you know what I mean? Click on the invite guest. Invite. Copy. Yeah, but like, how do I? Yeah, but how do I email it? I need your email. And if you email me, I'll have it say like, you know what I mean? Then I can. Boop boop. Just give me a second. I'm trying to. I don't know if you guys can hear me still, but inboxed. Boop 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 boop. My computer's slow as frack. But pardon me. Refresh. I have that guy. Okay. I'll have to copy and paste that one. I'll check that. I'll definitely check that out before. Email. Okay. Holy, this is really slow today. 14 new. Doom, did you send an email? I like green, but I'm a lightweight. Yeah, like seriously, I think it's just I'm like I said, I smoke flower in pre-rolls that I make myself, and it's different than vaping. But I blame the stupid sticks, Doom. And that's what I'd absolutely call these things, because I was a bright fellow when I first got home. Not so much anymore. But yeah. Live resin. Oh yeah, well, so that's what he does. Fuck, what does he call? Rosin. Not this stuff. This is what is these things called again? Resin, yeah. Live resin. And the other ones, this stuff is rosin. And he gets baby jar full. Baby jar food, you know, those little baby jar food bottles. He gets those things full and pays like, I think 300 for a baby jar full. And I mean, if I had one of those things full, that would last me like years. Like well, unless I started smoking it like he does, because I mean, a P dab every three of those or four of those P email sent. Okay. So now I do this. I invite, oh no, I do this. There's the doom. New. And then how do I gotta do this on the tablet because I can remember stuff better on the tablet. I don't care. Just don't care. Fabulous. Okay. Okay. Now I can probably do this. Look at all these tins everywhere. Jeebus. Jeebus Kremley's, kids. I do this. Control. Copy. Go here. Apply. Copy V. There we go. Send. I think I don't know. If I see a little freaking he absolutely, he's like Winnie the freaking Pooh. Maybe I should send him one of these tins so he can go into Habitat. Oh, what'd you find? What'd you find there, BNA? No shit. You found that? That is so cool. So I would think that would be some sort of Ula or Ulu maybe, or is that a spear tip? You think? I would think that would make, yeah, I think might be an arrowhead or a spear tip maybe. Can I share? Oh, there's Doom right there. Add to stage. There
What's going on, man?
Hey, just give me a second. I'm just trying to figure this out with Brand New American. If I can share this with people or not. Can I share? Sure. Is your rig like this one?
I've got a couple of different things, actually. I've got this one right here, which is basically the same thing.
Yeah.
I actually just got this piece today.
Nice.
It's just like what you're saying. You know, I hit this part, the crystal banger, with a torch. And then I've got this guy right here. It's a little dipstick. And when you turn it on, I mean, you're not gonna see it now.
No.
It's just 82 degrees Fahrenheit. But when you drop it inside the banger, the screen changes colors. It turns blue to green to red. So
telling you how hot the thing is.
You get it up to red, and then right as it's falling from red into green, is when you drop your dab in here.
Pull. Yeah.
And I got my Terp pearls in there.
Yeah, he's got those things too.
And then this is the spinner cap right
And it
here that
spins
makes
the balls.
the pearls spin.
Yeah.
What this guy right here is, if you look at
like
that, there's so much concentrate that's wound up in my water.
Yeah.
So I went and I bought this guy today,
and that
which is basically just
catcher?
like a nectar collector. And when you're done, it's got a little silicone cup.
And
so everything falls down into this little silicone cup.
Sick. So you
can just pop it, scoop it, and run it right back through again.
See, that's what I always thought. My brother was just such a pig about it, because his rigs are just like all this stuff basically is runoff, right?
Yeah.
And like it's like I've done.
His banger's really burnt too.
Yeah. Yeah,
you can tell he's doing really, really hot dabs.
Yeah. And he puts, like, no joke, like a pea size amount in each. And that floors me.
I can't do that. Give me one rip and one clear.
Yeah.
And then I've also got this guy here. This is a fairly new rig. This is the Planet of the Vapes Lobo.
Okay.
So this is a glass mouthpiece with some little dents that go you can't really see it. It goes all the way through, so it kind of conditions the vape as it's going through.
Cool.
I've also got this little guy that can go in there. It's a tiny little bubbler.
Oh, neat.
Stick that down in some water and it pulls up the water to, right about there, and it gives you a little bubbly.
That's neat.
But then down inside here is your heating chamber. And
can you do flour in that thing too?
Yeah, that's what this is for.
Really?
Yeah, like you take this little cap out, right? I don't know if I have flour in here or not right now. Yeah, I do. Nice. I still have a little bit of flour in there, so
yeah, cool.
It's
like
already been
vaped,
but
two or three,
probably get another hit or two out of there. But you put it in here, right? And then you turn it on and it starts. I've got it set to a 6-minute session timer.
Cool.
And I can get about 2 6-minute sessions, or maybe 3 to 4 good heavy hits out of one little pod.
Really?
Yeah. And this one allows me to go from like 350 up to, I think, 420 degrees. And it also came with it's basically just a little mesh pad that you can drop down inside that little dosing cap, and you can drop your concentrates just like a dab rig. You can drop it on that and it'll do its thing.
Because I have a whole bunch of so my grinder for where I ground my flour, I have like a screen that catches all the dust.
Yeah.
And keef, yeah. But I've got like tins full of keef, and I've got presses for making hash out of it. So
nice. Who do you use? What low temp, Nug Smasher? What kind of press do you use, or is it just a homemade?
Homemade, yeah. I mean, I've got.
Do you use heat or do you do cold press?
Depends on the extraction. If I've got it, if it's wet or.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
because if you do a low heat press, like
I don't have any presses,
like 200 and below, you're basically, it's going to maintain legal status in the United States because it would be all THCA and not Delta 9.
Like I've got that's just a log of stuff that I pressed, and I've got another big old wad of it.
Yeah,
that's probably an ounce.
You can take all the stuff that all the pucks that you press too, and you can grind those up and make cookies out of them.
Yeah. Well, the wife likes smoking hash, so I mean it's basically like number one hash. Like if you're doing like we do a water and ice bath with all of our cutoff and all of our trim, and we do number one number 1, number 2, and number 3 bags, and then
All right,
anything
so you're
else
doing
is
bubble
just
bubble hash on that one, basically.
yeah.
This is the other thing that I just got.
That looks like my cigarette one.
Yeah, this one's great, man. It's got 3 settings. I realized after I told you the different settings on mine, green is like 2.8 volt.
Oh,
So it's actually
very
even lower. But as I push it, you know, it's a little pod system, just like a little vape.
Now, can you buy like jars of stuff and add to that, or do you have to buy
on the pods?
proprietary?
On the ones like yours, you can buy syringes of distillate and refill it yourself.
See,
on the pods, they're just disposables.
It hurts me so much to buy stuff that is single use. You know,
yeah. I agree. Yeah, those ones you should be able to unscrew, and then they just sell the syringes.
I mean, my brother's got friends that make these over in Vancouver, so he's got the connection before factory, but legally we can't have fill your owns anymore because it's legal, and the government needs their 50 cents per every dollar that we spend.
Of course, yeah, that kind of sucks.
But if there was a way that I could,
yeah, so you sounded like you had never seen RSO before. This stuff is I call it black gold, man. This is my jam. I use my little titanium pick here.
Nice.
And right now I'm still working off of this tin that I have. You see that in there? And
you're talking about oil and stuff.
Yeah, it's
I've made fucking some of the best cherry oil in the world.
Yeah, it's that stuff right there. Yeah. But I take that then because that's my primary
meds.
Yeah. So I buy these guys.
It's
like $17 for
a
1,000 purple carrot things, right? And then you get your RSO already loaded in syringes and whatnot. And then, you know, like this weekend while my wife and my kid are out camping and I can sit around like a mad scientist, like I sat down earlier and I cut 2 full jars of 500 milligram gummies too. And I just sat there with a cutting board and my freaking knife, just chopping them up into roughly 50 to 75 meg bits.
Totally. I want to do, so I'm starting to get into canning. Like last fall, we did our first batch of jams, and we canned some peaches, but we picked the fuck out of the blackberries this year, and we have probably 5 or 6 ice cream buckets full of blackberries.
No way.
And I want to make concentrates jams.
Nice.
So
yeah, that'd be freaking amazing.
Fuck yeah.
Amazing. Because you know, you take yourself a dab and then you get the munchies and then you make yourself a piece of toast and jam you just lit.
This is Doom.
Keep it going.
Kimber says hi.
Hey.
He's a vet.
What's up, Forrest?
Thank you for your service.
Samurai Bird.
Kimber says,
"Man, sorry, I'm not in chat anymore." In the StreamYard thing
I totally shit the bed on that too.
Being able to chat.
I blame the stupid sticks.
Oh yeah, this is definitely it.
Miss Jessica's here too.
Hello, Miss Jessica.
She says hello. Forest Samurai. Hey, you changed your logo, Bird.
Yeah, you sure did.
That is cool. What is that? It's like
looks like a 2-headed serpent
or a guy
surrounding a rising sun.
Looks like a guy's face up, and you can see his eyes and eyebrows and his chin hair. That's the way I see it.
All right.
But I can't.
I mean, it could also be a guy doing shadow puppets.
Oh yeah, totally. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? That's dope.
Hell yeah.
So we're on the same page with all this stuff then. I just got to get better at it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this thing, this little, it's called a dip wand.
Dip
I got
wand.
this thing on Amazon delivered to me. I ordered it at like 6 in the morning, and it was delivered to my door, Amazon Prime, like 4 hours later.
No shit.
And
So
this particular one, it was only like $40.
We live in the sticks, so when we order shit from Amazon, it's like we get it next week.
Mm-hmm.
But what was that thing called again?
It's called a dip wand.
Dip wand.
Yeah, and it's basically designed to just be dropped down and into a banger and get the temperature of it, and that way you can get like perfect start temp and low temp to keep it going, and you don't wind up with your banger all black and nasty tasting.
Yeah, like this one is.
Yeah.
Like literally,
this thing too, though, man. This is going to be a game changer, right here.
Yeah, the puddle collector.
Yeah, because it just the whole thing pops out, and then from there, you got all your stuff falls into the cup, and then it came with a little lid. It was $20, a little overpriced for what it is, but.
Proprietary
in the long run,
shit
the amount of dabs
pricey.
you be able to save.
The proprietary shit I've always found it's pricey. Like something like this bong. If you don't know somebody, you're gonna get soaked almost $200 for a piece of glass.
Yeah,
but
easily.
I got this for $10. It's just all in who you know.
Everything
right?
I have there on my actual glass dab rig with the banger and the wax trap and all of that stuff. I'm into that thing. About $120.
Yeah.
So it can add up really, really quick.
It's the signature from from Conan Barbarian. That's what it is. Thought I saw it before.
Nice.
So how long you been out of the service there, Mr. Doom?
I got out. Well, I got my first surgery on my shoulder done after my second tour in Afghanistan, and that was kind of when everything started. I got the first surgery done, I think, in 2015. And I got another one done in 2016. And then by that point, they were medically separating me and basically retiring me as a cripple. And then I got out January. I got home Christmas Eve of 2016 for 30 days of, retirement leave, whatever. So I was technically home, but I wasn't out until January of 2017.
Cool.
So then, over the next, what's it been, 7 years roughly? So we'll call it 6.5 years. I've been going and, I have had more surgeries on both shoulders and, tons of injections in my back and everything. And the VA just kept giving me more and more and more and more freaking pills, man. Psych pills and pain pills and boner pills and, sunshine pills and rain pills and whatever other pills they decide they want to prescribe. And I found that I was reaching this point where I was still losing it and I could not get a grasp on my own mind. And finally, I said, you know what? Screw this. I'm done. I went cold turkey on all those meds and got really, really sick. I wound up with like serotonin syndrome or whatever it's called when you stop taking all that crap. I was throwing up. I was in bed and so on. And I switched 100% right then and there over to weed. And, 6 months later, I'm down at least 50 pounds. I feel better. I'm more functional. I'm getting things done. Hell, I'm even thinking about getting a job again at this point if I can find one that'll hire me after I've been lit. Yeah. But yeah, so that's basically where my journey with the weed has taken me.
I'm telling you, man, the weed's always been the go-to and always been my staple. Like it keeps me level. It keeps me got me off heroin. Like I
Yeah.
was fucking me and the wife were lost in the heroin, and the weed saved our lives.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe
Hey, are
it.
you in California?
No, I'm in Florida.
Florida.
When we were chatting and you said old Ron DeSantis, I'm like, you don't want to get me started on Ron DeSantis. I'm raising a little girl in a red state that wants to strip her of her rights, and Ron DeSantis is right there at the forefront. So I don't like him. Everything that I vote on, everything that I am passionate about is what is going to give my daughter the best chance growing up in this country. I mean, it's all BS anyway. It doesn't matter which side you go for. Both sides are putting food in the same mouth and pooping out the same
which
end.
is the less of the two evils.
They both suck. They both suck.
Our country, Canada, is a fucking, like, I'm almost embarrassed to be Canadian at this point with the government we have.
Yeah,
it's disgusting.
Yeah, Justin's he's an interesting character. He's an interesting character. I would back in the day totally wish that I would have got to smoke some rocks with him. Bro, I don't know where your ball is.
Yeah, that guy. Fuck, man.
Oh, yeah, old fat boy's over here. He found his ball out in the backyard, but he blew out one knee. That cost $7,000 to get his knee rebuilt. And then the doctor said to us after they rebuilt his knee, they're like, hey, as soon as he's able to move again, he's going to want to run and his other knee's going to blow up. I'm like, okay, so why don't you just fix that one? Oh, well, no, we can't do that.
Because it's not broken.
So it did. You know, he went through physical therapy, and within 6 months, he had blown out his other knee.
Yeah.
And we took him to the vet, and they x-rayed, and they're like, yeah, he's blown out again. And the first doctor at that point basically said to me, he's like, look, dude, if you drop another $7,000 fixing this boy's other knees, he said, look at his hips. And, you know, you're supposed to have a nice ball and cup around the joint. His looks like stalagmites and stalactites, just broken gear splines. And he's like, as soon as you fix his other one, you're going to wind up having to drop $20,000 getting them new hips.
Yeah.
And I say, you know what? He's a puppy mill dog. We suspect he came out of a pit bull mill down in Miami, which is where the majority of them come from here.
Yeah.
And he's just a mess. So now he's basically our little hospice boy. Gimpy McGimperson. Huh.
So back with your recovery and whatnot. So it's funny. We were talking. I finally got to see my doctor for the first time in since before COVID started.
Yeah.
But he's for the depression and whatnot. How was your depression coming out of the service?
It was really, really bad. I don't know if I may be the first person you've talked to that was medically retired out of the service, but when you reach the point where you're getting chronic surgeries and you're broken and so on, you are not taken care of. You're pushed to the side and treated like garbage.
Yeah.
There was I was in Germany at the time, and there was a period almost 6 months where they put me on this basically barracks duty, where you sit at a desk at the entrance of the junior enlisted barracks for 24 hours. You sit there, and then you're off for 24 hours. Then you're on for 24 hours. And they put me on that and just basically perpetual. And during that time, I started hitting the bottle really hard. And then the point where I really went off the rails in that whole progress was my wife and my then 1-year-old daughter left about 3 months before I was able to, because I was still going through the retirement process.
Right.
But she had to get home and, get the housing arranged and so on. When they left and it was just me by myself dealing with these higher ups that were just like, get rid of this guy, he's broken. I was like, screw you guys. I put all of this in. I've done all this stuff. And now you're just going to treat me like garbage. And so I almost wound up in Fort Leavenworth, which is military prison.
Ouch.
for going after a couple of people.
Yeah.
And a little non-commissioned officer of my rank going after a major is basically a politician at that point.
Eek.
Doesn't go well for the little guy ever.
Never, ever.
And so yeah, I've seen
I
it from both ends.
I asked that because my doctor, he's getting into the next best thing for depression and whatnot. And there's this, what was that treatment called again, baby?
What?
That treatment, the magnet stuff.
Oh, I can't remember.
I need to find it again.
TMS?
TMS, it's a magnetic treatment for the brain.
Interesting.
Because I was magnetic. Here it is. Rapid transcranial stimulation. You ever hear about that?
I've never heard of that. That sounds very sci-fi.
Yeah, but it's the depression. So he does a lot of addictions and depression and pain management stuff. So, but he's always going to all these seminars all over the world. Like he's one of the top tier doctors in BC.
Sure.
And so I had some serious depression stuff, and so did Kimmers. And he's been going to these, like I said, these things. And apparently in California, there's a free trial thing going on, but apparently 90% success rate after a few treatments for depression. And Stanford, I know that's in California, so it's the wrong coast for you. But yeah, if you know,
I don't know, man. The magnet thing intrigues me. I'm definitely going to read into that, especially my history as a medic and so on. I love interesting medical.
I'll definitely send you the link. Now that I've got your email, I'll send you this information. I mean, it's mind blowing.
Yeah.
Like
the one that I'm really interested in, and my wife's been talking about buying it for me, which I honestly don't know if I'm even going to need, because the cannabis is working so well at this point in my life. But before I made the switch, I was talking with this doctor's office. I don't know where the hell they are. It's one of those online jobbies where they do everything over the computer and then send you the drugs and you do whatever at home, and a way to get people high legally.
No joke,
But the study is, I mean, it's super expensive, but it's basically ketamine therapy.
Yeah.
Where they put you in a K-hole in a sensory deprivation tank and basically make you battle your own demons inside your own head with nothing else in existence.
Yeah.
And every person I've talked to that's done that said that after, the initial 8 weeks or whatever it is of actually following the program, they were, 100%. They're doing something very similar with psilocybin.
Mushrooms. I was just going to say, me and the wife, I had adverse effects with the mushrooms. Sometimes it helps, but I know my brain is wired differently. And
is it all mushrooms or just psychedelic? Because I also take a chaga and a lion's mane supplement every day.
No, they're not chaga or lion's mane. No, that like psilocybin. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But our doctor suggested us doing that, and like I did one trip, and it didn't work for me. But
yeah, it's interesting, man. It's like the original face filter. Some mushrooms in a mirror.
Totally. Absolutely. But yeah, it's helped a lot of my friends, the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Just microdosing, right? Like 0.2s, 0.5s. Like,
yeah, you're
not
getting lit. You're just letting your brain rewire the pathways that are broken.
Facts. Lion's mane are good brain food. Really.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe. Sorry, guys. I'm very intrigued with this Mr. Doom today. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to y'all.
Good times, man.
Dang. Bushcrafter looted. But yeah. Yeah, I've seen you in the rooms. We've chatted in the rooms multiple times, but it's neat that putting the face
actually shooting the shit. Yeah. Calazone Outdoors says, I don't look in the mirror, or don't look in the mirror on shrooms.
Don't do it. Your face looks like it's melting. Oh, Grumpy's here too. What's happening, Grumpy?
Oh yeah, what's up, Grumpy? Speaking of Grumpy, it's funny that you should show up, man, because I don't know if you have these or not, but these things showed up way back when I ordered them from China with one of my knife orders, and I ordered these things for Grumpy. They're like little monkeys chilling out on bamboo rings.
Neat.
And I got them thinking they were a lot smaller, and I was going to weave them into like a lanyard of monkey, barrel of monkey style lanyard for him. But they wound up huge, and then I lost them in the giant pile of knives and junk, and they just turned up again. So Grumpy, hit me up, send me a message on Instagram with your address again. Nice. And I'll get the monkeys to you.
Yeah, speaking of mail stuff, I got mail today too.
Good times. What'd you get?
So them there Crispy Boys, they do that live every Monday to Friday. Yep. And they throw these little hashtag, and then they do a comment generator Kickstarter. Mm-hmm. And I got a swag bag full of goodness.
Nice.
And you guys know that. You know Crispy Boys, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You see me over there. Well, you didn't see me over there for a good while because there's something broken on their channel. And so my Beard of Doom account, I'm completely invisible there.
Weird. So
I just started going there using another account called Doom Love CDC. So now you'll actually you'll actually see me chatting over there.
Seriously, the greatest patch I think I've ever seen. I never even knew they made this patch.
Yeah.
Like, how freaking cool is that one?
That is super cool.
I think that's what they do. They send you these little previews of awesome. Uh-huh. And then you need to buy every single one of them because their awesomeness is just wicked. Oh, and I got what are these things called? The official Chubby Kid card.
Nice. That's my favorite CDC patch right there. Here.
The angry
Skeletor.
Oh, the Skeletor
donut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's sweet. And all the stickers. And I was bitching about not having a sticker room because I've got a sticker board with all the people that have sent me stickers right above me, looking down on me. But I've got enough stickers for another probably 2 or 3 more boards. I just don't have the room to.
Yeah.
But it's either that or did you ever collect baseball cards?
Baseball cards, no. Nerd cards, absolutely.
Yeah, like Pokemons and Magic cards and whatnot. But the binders.
Yeah,
I want to get a binder so I can put all the stickers into the binder. So and all the letters and cards and all like a
little scrapbook sort of thing.
Like, I don't know if people understand, but not that I'm a hoarder, but I appreciate people's stuff. Like, I've got all my letters and notes pinned here. I'll just kind of excuse the mess, but I'll see if I can. Please don't spill everything everywhere.
And that's one thing about this EDC community, man, is that you get a lot of letters and a lot of stickers and a lot of random stuff showing up.
I just, not that I love that people take the time out of their day to give the likes of me stuff. Like, it is just, I'm still not just getting comfortable with it now after, because my life wasn't all that great and I took from everybody. So it's hard for me to accept things from people sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, see, that's a big part of why I am how I am too, is that, you know, I was a pretty messed up dude for a long time. And then I made the choice to go into the military to turn myself around, which I did. And, you know, I derailed. I was going somewhere with that. I forget where I was going with that.
But being okay with acquiring stuff and gifts from other people.
Oh yeah. So, you know, I give stuff away all the time because my crazy brain is like, yo, bro, you were such a piece of crap to so many people for so long that you owe the world everything. And that's, you know, that's kind of how I've lived my life ever since.
Me too. Yeah. Aside the whole military thing, because I just didn't. My dad was in. My grandparents were in. Like, it's been in my family. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to be my father's child, and I despised my father. So, but I have nothing but appreciation and love and all the good feels that you can possibly think about the military people. Because I've said it many a times, like, you guys have made our freedoms happen, and I couldn't be more grateful. You know, like, it's not appreciated enough. People aren't grateful for what they have in their lives nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm more of a less is more, but now that I'm getting to the point where, like, I'm starting to collect things, and I don't want to be that guy that has to have every single one of these things, like little tins. Like, I fucking love the little cool tins.
Gotta catch them all, man. Gotta get
them all. and listening to you about World of Warcraft, like the inspection or the inspection and
inspect
the packages, like the
expansions
packages, like the next best thing. Everybody needs that next. Gets with you get like a suit of armor, or you get a chest of all the goodies. Yeah, there you go. Nice. That's hilarious.
Hang on.
Oh, you got that warlock helmet too?
I don't have the warlock helmet. What I do have is the legit,
no joke,
forged Doomhammer.
Wow. Yeah, that's fucking sick. That's probably got to be what, 50 pounds?
Probably
25, any
20, 25.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't be swinging it with one hand. That's for
no. Unless you have ill intent.
Yeah. Dude, could you imagine somebody break into my house and, you know, my wife is going into the safe to grab her pew and my dumb ass is just coming over here to grab Frostmourne. See my goofy ass chasing someone down the road with Frostmourne. That would be
I got a samurai sword underneath the bed, so I can totally, yeah. It's either that or I've got like I have the sledgehammer, which is like literally right here. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Good old 8-pound sledge.
Yeah. Crumpy said, why am I not surprised at that sword and hammer Doom? And Calzone Outdoors, he said he saw the Gojira shirt. This was
yeah.
I went to their St. Augustine. It was Gojira Mastodon and Lorna Shore opened, and holy hell did that show rip.
I bet.
So good.
How long ago was that? When did you say that was?
That was on May 5th of this past year.
Nice.
I'm going on the 15th, I believe. of February, I'm going to see Orbit Culture, Fear Factory, and Machine Head.
Nice.
That's going to be a wicked show.
Calzona said he caught them with Slipknot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Did you
and the Deftones too?
Talk about catching them with Slipknot. I don't know if you guys are big Slipknot fans and been following the whole Jay Weinberg drummer being fired nonsense. Jay just posted the other day that he's been picked up to go and play drums on the freaking Infectious Grooves reunion tour.
That'd be cool.
So it's going to be him, Robert Trujillo, the old Suicidal Tendencies guys going and doing like the old school funk thing.
They came to Vancouver a lot. Suicidal Tendencies came to Vancouver a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Infectious Grooves? That
no.
was basically the same guys, just alter egos, and they were all like lizards.
Oh, lizards.
They were the lizard people.
Cool.
And, just more kind of funk jam than it is the punk metal, skate metal sort of stuff.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah.
Cool. Saw Tool around Halloween. That's cool. Tool would be awesome. Rocky George is my guitar hero. My hero guitarist. That's cool. Kimmeris has never been to a concert. I want to get her to the concert of her dream. I don't know where she wants to go, but I tell you,
I mean, what kind of music is she into?
A little of everything. That's the thing. And we live in Vancouver, or not that far from Vancouver. So I mean, all the good shows go to Vancouver, or they used to go to the Rocks. I can't remember that place was in Victoria, but that's only 75 kilometers away from us. So it's not like it's a big drive, but yeah, she's never been to a concert or anything like that.
Yeah, that'd be a good time, man. You got to find the right, you're right. You got to find the right one.
The right one in the right venue. And yeah, it's
right venue, right seats. Otherwise it's going to suck. I grew up kicking ass and getting my ass kicked in the pit for so long. Now I'm the old fogey that I'll buy a pit ticket so I can like do a pass through it and get to the bar real quick.
Nice.
But most of the time you're going to catch me up in the empty seats, up in the nosebleeds.
The balconies.
I can sit down. This feels so good.
Yeah.
I've just become the old geezer at the shows. Yeah, Calzona says seats, huh?
Satisfaction is starting a Slipknot ICP cover band. Bella Knock. Oh, Grumpster.
Did you see this one? Joe Isabelli says one with Wilford Brimley that says, I came to kick ass and eat donuts, and I'm all out of kick ass.
I did not see that one. Is that how far is that? Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, that would be a sweet t-shirt to come back from for sure.
Yeah, Calzona, I still buy the pit ticket so I can go and act like I want to be in there, but I always wind up right back in a chair holding on to my knee going, oh, I'm too old for this crap.
See, I used to be right into that, and then I got my brain injury, so I can't take one, like, even if I get pushed the wrong way, blood clot moves, I'm fucking pooch. So I can't do any of the fun stuff anymore.
That ain't worth it, man.
It's just, like, I would love to just put a helmet on, but even just having a rough smash into a shoulder kind of deal like that could be enough to fuck me. So
for sure. I'm
like you, balcony seats, good venue, great acoustics. You just got to think of all the good things just to make it happen, right?
Yeah, and just chill and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. I don't need to be up standing up for 12 hours through all the different bands.
No. And I'm a
screaming and my back screaming, and no.
I have agoraphobia, and so does Kimmers. So being around other people that I don't know and having thousands of people around me that I don't know, it's just not a comfortable position for me to be in.
I've got the same thing, which it stems from an experience when I was overseas. So I won't get into details, but I do not like being surrounded by people.
Fuck no. Mm-hmm. And especially people that you just never know, right? You just never know.
Especially nowadays in the US. I mean, you never know what kind of psychopath has a freaking arsenal hidden a garbage can outside a venue nowadays.
It's true.
It's ridiculous. You can't go to a parade. You can't go to a movie. You can't go to a mall. Hell, kids can't go to school without wondering what the hell's going to happen that day.
It's true. It's just not a good life or world to be in these days.
No.
And then this revolving door of no, like doing all these crimes, but you get let right back onto the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Like the revolving door of corrections is not keeping those that are reoffending and making this world a worse place to be in.
Yeah.
No accountability anymore. Nobody wants to own up to the bad.
Yeah.
Just kick them out and somebody else will deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Basically what they did with you with the military,
Yeah.
You weren't useful for them, so fuck off.
Not useful, so piss off.
Yeah.
And as soon as they decide that it's time for you to piss off, you're garbage, man.
Yeah.
Absolute garbage. Calzona said, I got seats for Perfect Circle, Primus, and Pucifer in April. Man, that's going to be a wicked show. But Primus sucks.
When known as Deaver.
Any Primus fans? Primus sucks. No.
I mean, their old stuff, it was just so repetitive.
Yeah. No, Primus sucks.
I mean, he has the greatest bass player ever, but that's about all I can handle. The slapping of that bass, though, he knows that bass.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, I say Grumpy gets it. Les Claypool will go on stage and he'll say, "We're Primus and we suck," and everybody starts screaming, "You suck!" Oh, good times. I haven't seen Primus since probably 1995 was the last time.
Yeah. The 90s was good for rock.
It was real good for rock. Yeah. It was a weird time for rock. It was like the 80s were still hanging on. The punk and grunge movement was going hard. Yeah. The different metals, the 80s hair metals and so on were hanging on while the new metal was kicking in. And
the Something 41s and Simple Plans.
So much. And nowadays, I don't know if you guys have the same garbage that we have. They got to shove a screen in front of your face every chance you get.
Oh yeah.
So you go to pump gas and there's a damn TV on the gas pump that pops up and it's like, "Oh, gas station TV. Here's today's top 10 songs." And I'm like, what in the world is this garbage? It literally, nowadays it sounds like every single person singing through an auto tune while playing like a little $2 Walmart Casio keyboard.
It's because they want people to dumb the world down. Yeah. Distractions, simple distractions that keep your attention on something else instead of the bigger picture of everything that's going on around you.
He won't stop, man. He won't stop.
What kind of dog is it?
He's a copper brindle pit.
Yeah.
Pure blood, highly inbred is my guess, because he had cancer by the time he was like 2, and then his joints started failing. So he's not all there.
Are you? Whereabouts in Florida are you?
Do you know where Walt Disney World is?
Yeah.
Orlando.
Yeah.
If you were at downtown Orlando and you went about 30 minutes directly east, you would hit my house, and then like another 10 minutes past my house is Cocoa Beach.
Nice.
I'm in there's Cocoa Beach, then there's Cocoa proper, and then I live out in the county land where everybody rides their quads and, you know, drinks beer in the woods and whatnot.
My friend grew up in Hollywood.
Okay. So, yeah, that's right around, well, I can't remember if it's north or south, but that's right there by Orlando.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's above, well, as you're looking at the map, it's above Orlando. So
yeah.
North of Orlando.
Yeah, a little north.
Hey Kevin, what's happening? I'm feeling pretty blessed, man. Any day that we're blessed to wake up is a good day in my books. How about you, Kevin? How are you? Outside, Papa Rhino. But as you guys know, I usually do this for about an hour and a half, and we just got home. I haven't even eaten dinner. I care about you guys more than myself. I haven't even eaten dinner, so
you got to go eat some food, man.
I gotta go eat.
You don't want to get hangry.
Hangry me? No, and I mean I've got stupid stickitis happening, so. Doom, yeah. It was a pleasure having you on, brother. Thank you for
man, I appreciate you having me on. This was a good time.
Totally. And for all the vets in the room, thank you again for your service. This stuff doesn't happen with the freedoms we have. So thank you for your services. Sad stat before we go. They did a study on ODs in Canada or in BC this year. Well, 2023. And stats are 2,533 people OD'd in BC alone last year. So if you're an addict, please know that there is help. Never quit quitting. Any day on this side of the dirt is a good day. My email is in the about section. If you have thoughts of stuff that you can't help, reach out for help. There is help. 988, I think, is the depression line or the suicide line in the States. Reach out, talk to somebody. That's the biggest thing I learned through my recovery is holding on to your shit keeps you sick. And the second you share it, at least it's heard and it's not on you anymore. So
yeah. Spread it out.
Totally. Thanks for hanging out. And
I'll talk to you soon.
Totally, Doom. I'll send you that link to this that magnet stuff.
Awesome. And amazing, everybody else, thanks for hanging out. Good time.
We'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks, Doom.
Yeah, man.